Hello everyone, this is Oliver from Neo, and today we are going to talk about one special mix. It is the Bulletproof Matcha. So in this video I will show you how or what is one version of a Bulletproof Matcha you can do for yourself, and why a Bulletproof Matcha, short explanation why Bulletproof Matcha gives you this extra boost of energy. So Bulletproof Matcha, I personally know it from the Bulletproof coffee. So Bulletproof coffee is actually, you take a coffee and you take the black coffee, you add in some sugar and a lot of butter. That's how I got to know the Bulletproof coffee. And a friend of mine, he's a nutritionist, and he said that it is actually boosting your metabolism. So you're giving yourself an energy kick, but it also enhances the metabolism by burning more fat, and it is actually pretty healthy for your body. Then I said to myself, okay, we know matcha is already boosting your metabolism. Why not enhance this with the recipe I was looking up on the internet? It's a little bit of an own mix when blend different things together due to different reasons. But finally, a bulletproof coffee matcha is just a bulletproof matcha with a lot of natural fat, also enhancing the energy kick and enhancing the metabolism, like pushing further your metabolism. So what did I take today? So one thing I certainly need is a matcha. I decided for the matcha sesui, which we have from Mr. Nakai. This matcha is Yabukita matcha. What I personally think is better when you do a latte is that you have a matcha which has a higher taste of this grassy and strong summer grass note, and the Yabukita is the matcha which I know has definitely a strong note in this area. So I decided to really take the matcha sesui from Mr. Nakai. And then what I decided to take as well is coconut oil. So this one here, that's an organic coconut oil which I bought in a local supermarket. And I decided to take as well cocoa butter. Both of these these two natural or vegetable fats have the advantage that they dissolve at a very low temperature. So cocoa butter, for example, it dissolves at 35 degrees Celsius, around 95 Fahrenheit. Then what I heated up as well is some soy milk. So I took this one here. It's this typical, it's a small blender to make a little bit of a foamy milk. And I have some cinnamon, which I can add in the end. So these are already the essentials I need to do my bulletproof matcha. So let's get right into it. So we start first with the matcha. So I took just a sample pack of the matcha sesui. I will open this one up, and I'll take around 1 gram. So these are two. Either you take a half a coffee spoon of this, or you have your bamboo spoon. Today I brought my bamboo spoon, and I will just put it on here just to show you how much quantity it is. So 1, and we take a second one, voila. And then we have around 1 gram, just in terms of quantity that you see how much is it actually. So this is around this quantity of matcha. Just use it. Then what you need is a small bowl. So we still need a little bit of water. I like to dissolve the matcha in some water. Important to sift for no crumbs of your matcha. You just put it in here. You sift it through either with the spoon, with bamboo spoon, or with a normal spoon. Just see that it really goes fine through, that you have a very fine powder, no crumbs later in your matcha, which makes the taste experience just better. Because sometimes when the matcha sticks together, it has a little bit of a slight bitter note, and some people really don't like this bitter note. and the less crumbs you have, also the less bitter the taste after is. So I can just show you how it looks like. This looks like this later, so you can really just pour a little bit. So I put around 50 milliliter of water, not much more. This is around 1 ounce of water, a little bit more than 1 ounce. Try to get it a little bit foamy. Voila, just a little bit. And then I can show you in this glass how it looks like. So this is then around the quantity of water with the matcha I use. So it's pretty strong at the moment. So if I drink this, this is a pretty strong taste. But this is not how it's going to end. Now, what I can do here on the side, just to show you how quickly dissolve these two things. So I have the cocoa butter. I just put it around, I would say around 15 grams, 10 to 15 grams. You take the cocoa butter as well, just open it up. Take also a half coffee spoon. I just took it out of the fridge, that's why it's a little bit hard. But let's say a half of a coffee spoon of this too. Then you have a good mix. And I can already feel that it is dissolving on my skin, so it's really fast dissolving. Can even take it, it's like cream, so my girlfriend said it's actually pretty good for the hair, or also as a cream on the face. So very nourishing. Coconut oil. Also cocoa butter, very much known in the cosmetic industry, which is pretty good against red spots on your skin. So you can just take the rest and rub it into your hands, especially in winter when it's dry. Certainly a good choice. So then I just add the water. So this is 70 degrees water, so it's around 150 Fahrenheit. And I just pour in the water, and then it should dissolve rather quickly. Voila, and you can really see that this here starts to dissolve, and maybe turn it a little bit more. And we really, yeah, we're close to be there. Voila. Good. So we dissolved this one here too. And you can see it's completely dissolved. So on the top you really have the fat. You have a little bit of water. You can even use a little bit less water than I used here. But as I want not too much of milk, I like the mix of the milk and the water. I just mix this one here, and voila. Put this one in here. And in the end, I will add some soy milk. Then for the aesthetic of the whole thing, I can put some of the foam which I have on top. Voila. A little bit more. That's it. Good, and so we have finished the foam. And then we add the cinnamon, also pretty good, apparently especially good for men, for our libido. So, and this is finally then your Bulletproof Matcha, the final product. Let's have a sip just to try it. So I mix a little bit more the grease in. And let's try this. Very creamy. There's a nice grassiness of the matcha. Matcha is very smooth, especially with this a little bit greasy taste, with a little bit this smoothness and creaminess coming in through the butter, through the cocoa butter and the coconut oil, and the cinnamon adding a little bit of spice to it. I personally like this a lot. And the sesui is really bringing this veggie note, so this yabukita veggie summer grass note into it. It's a really smooth and fine and non-bitter matcha. And what is also important at the cocoa butter, so actually it's without sugar, there's no sugar in it, but it adds quite a sweetness to it. So you have actually a sweet matcha latte without having any sugar in your matcha. This is also a positive side of the cocoa butter. That's it. Very simple to do. I would say you have 4 minutes to do, 3 minutes to do. Perfect start into the day, and you have your energy boost. So I wish you guys all the best. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. Bye.